look back onto this. The formula for how you find out your fat loss zone, your maximum fat burn zone for your heart rate, it's 220 minus your age. And then whatever that number is for myself, it's 220 minus 31. And then you times this by the low end is 65%. So you times that by 65. For me, that's 122 should be minimum my heart rate for a minimum. And then the high end for this just fat burning zone, then you do the same formula again, times it by 75%. That's your top. You want to stay for 30 minutes, not going below and not going above that number. That's your best fat burning zone. Sugar and fat. There you go. And now we yoga. Now we sculpt. Let's
you don't have any fat, see? You don't have any fat to burn.
Well, I should have fat. I have fat. I have currently.
That's healthy fat.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to have fat. You have to have. I have right now probably BMI 22%. I probably could be like 18%, where you would see a definite change, but I would still be really healthy. Does that make sense? You have to have fat. You absolutely have to.
No, sure, but
I like how much is the question.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Cool. All right. Yeah. That's my thoughtful Thursday. Child's pose. Weights. You, me, some music, and we'll breathe. Cool. We'll start by grounding a little bit. Close your eyes. Feel what you're gonna, and then make it a point to try to relax. Together, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Don't rush. Then open mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Open mouth. Easier. Breathe in. Breathe out. Seal your lips to slow it down a little bit more. Breathe in through your nose. Then really arrive into your space as you slowly control it, roll it out. The saying, go fast, go alone, or go long, go together. Yeah, go far, go together. If you just translate that to what's happening in the four corners of your mouth with you, you can either single things out or you can work them together. With muscle recruitment, we ask muscles to work together. With thinking patterns, we start with one and then we build this into this whole picture. We ask those to work together so they look good, and everything else. So what if we could set the intention for class this? Throughout whatever I do, throughout whatever year I think, I look for harmony, I look for connection. Breathe in. Connect, breathe out. On your next inhale, start to rock your forehead side to side. We'll connect your body. Reach your arms a little longer, open up your chest. Then get out of your hips. Inhale, shift your way forward to tabletop. Come to hands and knees. Inhale, open up your chest, look up. Exhale, round. If it feels good, you can keep your eyes open or be gentle, blink your eyes open and then move around. Still, it helps to close your eyes to feel body parts that we're talking to. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, round. Inhale, rib cage down. Open up your chest and pinch your shoulders. Exhale, round. Pull your belly button up and then inhale, bring your spine back through length. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, stand up. Draw connection with your hands into the ground. Then draw connection with your feet into the ground. When you arrive, find some stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you feel, do you guys feel that strength? If you're pushing out of your arms, then you create a lot of length to the backs of your ankles, your heels. Rotate your heels in just a little bit. Grip your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, draw your gaze up through your dog. Exhale, step your feet all the way behind your wrist for a ragdoll. Do that same thing with your feet again. Draw your inner arches up and your heels slightly in. Then reach for opposite elbow creases with your arms. And guys, this provides its gravity, its extra weight that pulls space, more openness in your shoulders. Breathe in. Head really heavy. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands come down onto the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. We're aiming for a really flat back, and you can probably shift more forward than you think. Grip your toes a little more, and mine don't do it perfect, but the goal is that you're trying to bring your thumb over your heels. That activates your legs a lot. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Do 2 more like that. Work on your alignment. Look at your body. Grip your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Try to shift right over your fingertips. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, halfway. Toes grip, shift. It really activates the back of your legs and your bum. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up to mountain. Arrive in a standing pose. Stack your shoulders on top of your heels and then palms rotate forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, stand really tall. Lift your heels off the ground as high as you can go. Breathe in. Woo. Exhale, release. Hands drive up. I know it's low. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your toes to touch, heels open and bend to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale over to the left. You're lengthening through the muscles that will strengthen. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Open up your chest and dive down. Walk your feet hip width. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your feet back to high plank and hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pike your hips. Inhale, right foot high. Sweep it really tall and push into your left heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift your shoulders on top of your wrist and pull your knee all the way into your nose. I'm equally trying to bring my nose to my knee. Inhale, re-extend, heel down. Exhale, nose to knee, crunch, tiger. Inhale, re-extend. I'm lengthening and shortening through my left calf every time I do that. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, re-extend your right foot. Exhale, half pigeon. Pull your right knee behind your right wrist, and then right away your foot should land at an ankle. Release your back knee and then go long. Inhale, work your chest up. Exhale, work your arms down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, press your way back up to your hand, right foot up high. Exhale, drive it between your hands, low lunge, step it through. Lift with your core and push into your right foot. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, rotate the hip open, warrior two. Push through the knife edge of your heel and still like you were standing on it. Rotate your back heel a little bit inward. It's kind of hard to do. It's a really small movement. Inhale, reach forward and open. Breathe in. Get a little lower. Relax your body into the pose as you breathe out. Right hand, right ankle. Find it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold your ankle. Lengthen your right knee. Breathe in. Twist a little more open as you breathe out. Inhale, lift from your oblique. Reverse triangle. Reach back. Exhale, windmill down. Hands meet to the ground. And then step back. High plank. Breathe. Option one, you can hold it here, or if you want a little more heat, tap right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. That's you. Hold or tap. You're here for 8. You're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Shift all the way back. Inhale, left foot high. Push your right foot down. Exhale, knee to nose. Drive it. Crunch and drive your nose in. Inhale, re-extend. Lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch. Inhale, pick it up high. Push your heel down. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift your heel as high as you can. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee behind your left wrist, shin diagonal. Back knee release and scoot back, feet lengthen the hip. Lift up, breathe in. Go down, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press back up to your hands. Inhale, left foot high, drive from your core. Exhale, low lunge, go between your hands. Inhale, crescent, roll your way up, low lunge. Exhale, open, warrior two. Breathe in. Arrive in your hip and get a little lower, relax into it, breathe out. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, side angle and take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left hand, left ankle and get a little lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Front knee long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse. Reach all the way up. Exhale, windmill down. Sweep your foot back. High plank, and that's option one. Option two, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, and that can be your tempo. Breathe in. Hi, Katie. Breathe out. Are you having bad connection? Oh, you froze on my end. Teresa, you're looking good. I see you moving and you're my only one. So here we go. Ready? Go a little faster for 4 more. Down, down, up, up again. Down, down, up. 2 more. Down, down, up. Last one. Down, down, up. Right leg high. Take a breath. Really good. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, half pigeon. Put your foot back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands and right behind. Exhale, hold on, step. Inhale, crescent. 10 lunges, tap, tap, lift. Tap, lift, and drive your arms. 7, highway. Oh, I see you too, Katie, cool. Teamwork. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open warrior two. Inhale, reach, open. Triangle. Okay, imagine like you have weights in your hands already. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse triangle. Exhale, high plank with your right foot. Hover, right foot, hover. Hold. Okay, watch. Knee to nose. Optional left knee down for a push-up. Knee to nose. Optional left knee down for a push-up. Optional low knee. Push-up. Knee to nose. Push-up. Knee to nose. Foot 4. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out and left leg lift. Exhale, half pigeon. Put your back knee down and turn in your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, crescent. Step all the way through. 8 times. Roll everything up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Push your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open warrior 2. Inhale, reach, stretch. Triangle. 8 times. Lift. Tap the ground. 8, 7. Your arms are going straight up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My right shoulder's burning. Reverse triangle. Exhale, high plank, left foot hover. You know what to do. Knee to nose. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Or rather, take an up dog. That's your right hand. Exhale, roll back. Pedal. Okay, arms are on, I think. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pop forward and find a sideways. Woo. Warm up. Check. I'm going to turn this up a little higher. That's really low. Okay, team. Standing, alternating bicep curls is where we're going. Right curl, left curl. 10, 9, 8, 7, and see if you can match the breath to the intensity of this part too. 6, 5. Notice how close the elbows to the body, because they're really close. I think 3 more. Give you a really nice type of function of a counter on the screen, and then just activate it to my voice. That's what I need in my dyslexia, I think, guys. A counter. You're all tech people. Can someone make one like that really easily? That'd be really nice. Okay, 8 double. 8, 7, 6, 5. Or if you know an app like that, you know one. 4, maybe it's already done, huh? 6. Woo, weights to shoulders. Nice job, guys. My arm's burning, yes? Okay, watch. Heels in, out. Your weight just stays into your chest. 8 deep, 10 deep squats. I'm sorry, 10 deep squats. Sit, try to stay low. And then press your way up and squeeze your bum. That's option 1. Option 2, lift your heels. Deep squat. Heels up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. Watch. Hands go down, they're right in front. Wide row. Wide row. 10, 9, 8, 7. Lengthen your back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8 double. Look at it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Oh. Woo. Okay, guys, working feet together. Hands and elbows stay glued in. Last one before we move to core. Alternate your weights. Tricep kick back. Kick. 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 Lengthen your back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Chin up. 4, 3. Keep breathing. Just like you did in child's pose. It's the same breath. Woo. Okay, I think that was 10 alternating. Go 8 together. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice drop breath. Get a sip of water. We're going to do that. 2 more cycles. You go through phases. Take another 30 seconds because we're going to redo that whole thing. Waves. Let's cool down. It's oxygen. Need some CO2 too. Okay. Hello, waves. Alternate. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 8 together. 8, 7. Make it a crunch in your core. 6, 5. Recruit everything together. 4, 3. Remember for sure. 2, 1. Weight stays up. Heels in, toes out. It's like a love that's going on with my playlist. I like it. I like being in love. Okay. Go. Knee squat. Lift, heels up. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, and stay low. Sit low. Weights down. Alternate. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Be punch joining. 5. 4. Push your bottom back. Make sure your low back is long. Was that at least 10? Teresa, are we there yet? Yes. Yes? I think so. Go 8 double. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Work it together. Elbows tight. Hinge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, double. 8, 4, 3, chin up. 2, 1, rest. Yeah. Una más. Cool down. Breathe. I realize I breathe fairly intensely. I'm trying to speak and breathe at the same time, so it becomes a lot of milk breathing. But in a sequence of like strength training, it's a yes and a yes. If you want to mouth breathe, you feel like you're getting more air in, then by all means. Okay, we're gonna do that again. I feel that a lot in my back, hence we warm them up. You know what I dare you guys to do right after this? Take a cold shower. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold. Okay, shall we? It'll feel good for your arms. If you get a little swollen after this, maybe put the weights down into movement or downgrade one weight a little lower. If you're not feeling it, then you need a heavier weight. Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 double. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Yeah, heels in, toes out. Go a little wider if you can. Create more space in the hip joint. Yeah, that's mobility and then strength as you come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay low. Arms face backwards, alternate full and 10, 9, 8, like your elbowing back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, double go, 8, 7, lift your bum, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yikes. Woo. Okay. Let's finish it. Kick back. Kick back. Each breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 double. 8, 5. Grip your toes. 4, 3, 2. Oh, those are done. Yikes. Cool. Get a sip of water. You should feel really strong about that. We're on to the next. Okay. If you have a heart rate monitor, look at it. Is it above whatever you start, whatever, if you did you do your calc in the beginning of class? Is your heart rate within that zone? We don't know. Okay. Well, I'll tell you mine. It's just right below. Only I need to work a little harder. Okay, are you excited for what's next? When you're ready, when you feel like your arms are recovered and ready to keep holding those weights, grab your weights, meet you in a stand and triangle pose. Triangle with your feet. What you're looking for is right foot forward. Yeah. Left foot back and open. Okay. Option one, like you did with your triangle dips in the warm up. Option one is that left weight holds the left shoulder, long arm, long leg, lift up, bicep curl. That's option one. Option two is open, bicep pull. 10, pick your poison. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay at the bottom. Stay at the bottom. Top shoulder only. Pull, push. 8, 7, 6. Pull it back. 5, 4 behind your ribs. 3 behind your back. 2, 1. Lift. Switch sides. Option one. Dip, lift, curl. Dip, lift, curl. Option two. Shoulder press. Press. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay at the bottom. Right arm. Pull, push. Pull, push. 8, 7, 6, 5. So strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Hands down in the middle. Put them right under your shoulders. B. In, wide, wide. In, wide, wide. In, wide, wide. Or go a little faster. Oh. Look at your feet. Help with coordination. Okay. If you want a higher intensity, double hop up. Wide, in. Wherever you are, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land in the middle. Come to your knees. Cool. Very nice. Weights together, all the way up. Bend, press, bend, press. If 2 is too heavy, stick 1 long way. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back for 8. 8 babies. 8, 7, 6, 5. Chin up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Rest. Put them down. 5. 4. 'A little higher. Okay. In about 30 seconds. Meet you in the front. Go my knee. Go. 10, 9, 8, or whatever you want. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay at the bottom. Bottom, left arm, pull it. 8, 7, 6, 5. I should feel this all the way down through here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Oh, wow. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay. 8, behind your back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yay. Bring it center. Plant it shoulder width right in front of you. In, out, out. Stay here and alternate whichever one leads. Once you have the choreography, start to speed it up. Choreography. That's hard to say. Okay, I'll spare you. Or you can hop. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your knees. No, I'm thinking my watch tonight. It says 95. Can't be. Definitely higher. Triceps at the top. 10 long ones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. My sides are gonna be so sore. 2. Yeah, stay at the back. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow. Check them out. They feel like noodle arms. How do you guys feel? It's worked. Okay. So good news is that we only have that one more time. And then the bad news is that we have that one more time. Okay. Here's a mental game. If you're feeling like shit, I'm not gonna do that again, or feel like you're just about to half-ass it, then do one less weight. I promise. And then it also helps to find the why. Because I want strength and I'm ready to get rid of some stuff. That's why. Shall we? Right foot forward, left foot back. Do what you're gonna. 10 all the way down. 10, 9, 8. The only thing that stays the same is that you are still breathing, my friend. That matters. Lift. I lost count because I got excited. Would you say 4 more? 3 more, I'm telling you, a screen counter that activates with my voice. Cool, stay at the bottom. Pull it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch. Last of last. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It has done it so many times that it's not even a question if you can or you cannot. It's a will you or won't you. Last 2. Last one, stay, pull it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it, weights down. Hold on to them still. They give you a little more height with your upper body. And then legs stay long, like step it. In, out, out. In, out, out. So light on your toes. Super light. So light that you could hop in. Or double out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your knees. Bomb, you guys. Bomb. Woo. Weights in and all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, I will. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 pulses. Easy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push and pull. Get rid of your legs. Oh, guys. I was perfectly on time. 1 minute is left, and we're going to dedicate it to a really fun plank. Forearm plank. Ready, set, go. Forearm plank. Ready, set, go. Oh, I don't want to, but I'm gonna. I will. Hold. So perfect. Just breathe. 5 seconds and we dip. Ready, set, side to side. Dip, dip, dip. Twist your heels. Dip, dip. Hold back to steady at 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 seconds. Hold. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Happy Thursday. Good job, guys. We shall stretch. I got really sweaty. I felt like I was squeezing everything so hard that I'm pressing out water. When you're ready, take an up dog, lengthen your arms, they're gonna need it. Breathe in. Close your eyes for the rest of the class. Breathe out. Feel the strength as you're unlocking your elbows and pushing through your hands, and then try to roll your shoulder blades down and back behind you. It creates more length in the back line of your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start from your belly. Pull your low abs in and pike your hips to your knees. Right arm, thread under the left. Put your right shoulder in the middle of your mat, equaling with your right ear all the way down. Breathe in. Exhale, look past your left elbow, or at least your gaze. You can keep your eyes closed. When you don't have to look at it and you know where that is, that's called proprioception, feeling it into your space. Inhale, press your way back. Tabletop, that open one, and switch. Left hand goes to the right, put your shoulder in the middle, left ear in the middle. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate. Bring your gaze or just your nose over your right elbow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, drive your way back through center. Downward facing dog. Lift your knees. Push your toes down. Breathe in. Exhale, create length in the front of your body and the back of your legs. If you know the pose, do it without your eyes. Inhale, bring your knee forward, half pigeon. Release your left knee on the ground, then shift back. First, inhale, lengthen up your chest. Exhale, like we started in the very beginning of class, guys. Work it down to forearms. Feel it in your hips, feel it in your hamstring. Breathe in. If you want a variation, left arm, twist over to the right. Put your left ear down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, tall half pigeon. Press your way back up to your hands. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Right foot meets your left. Breathe in. Exhale, heels down, chest open. Inhale, half pigeon to the left. Knee comes behind wrist, shin diagonal. Breathe in. Exhale, sink low and work your chest up, chest open. Forearm to the ground. Variation, right arm, twist to the left. Inhale, work it back to midline. Tall half pigeon, rib cage lifts up. Exhale, down dog, create length in the front and back of the body. Nose breath in. Nose breath out. Inhale, work your way to the top of your mat. Tuck, round, curl. Cross your ankles and find a tall seat. Inhale, your hands rise. Exhale, interlace and place them to the back of your skull. Inhale, chin up, open up your energy line. It's all the way through your neck as your oxygen supply opens. Exhale, chin all the way into your sternum. Round your back and elbows in. Inhale, reopen. Exhale, chin to chest, open up your wings. Inhale, slowly roll your chin back open, and then work your way down to the ground. Find somewhere comfortable on your back. Place your hands onto your lap or on through your belly. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Through the lessons of the meditation practice, what constantly keeps coming up is the three: existence, attention, intention. As these three also work as a team. And when we, as we're in control, dial it in so they're attuned, they function really well. Existence, attention, intention. Breathe in. Breathe out. When pieces that belong come together and harmonize, create a really beautiful wave, picture, ripple effect, or simply things you create. I'll mind the time. For the remaining time, you mind your breath. Bring your attention back into your body. Inhale, reach overhead and take a full body stretch. Happy Thursday, you guys. Gently pull your knees in through your chest. You can roll to however you feel, and then come up to a seat. Right, left, rock your spine. And gratitude for your existence, for your presence, and gratitude for your attention, and in gratitude for the intention. Bow forward. Namaste. enjoyed that. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Thank you so much for coming, for playing, for seeing. Enjoy your strong body. Take an ice cold bath. I'm gonna do it right now. Ice cold shower, 1 minute. Tell me how it feels. Arms will probably not be as sore. My best guess. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Z. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Apam.
Bye-bye.
Bye.